meters. They're all set and away they go from the 1450 meter marker. Private Number is one of the first to go. Shivrani head up in the air for a stride with the black blinkers because nobody wants to go. Then comes Cool Encounter with the green cap. Cape Jewel is the widest. Flying Cross about 3.5 lengths off the leader. Also head up in the air for a stride or two. And then there's 2 lengths away to Accessorize. As they go down now towards the 1,000 meter marker, and it's Private Number leading it by a half. Shravani is back second and Cape Jewel is third. Flying Cross on the outside, near shares with Cool Encounter and Accessorize the trailer as Private Number continues to lead it. Towards the 700 meter they go. In second is Shivrani, Cape Jewel, yellow sleeves and cap, then Flying Cross. Cool Encounter starts to get nailed at, and then Accessorize as they're homeward bound. They're just inside the 600. And Shravani moves up to Private Number. They've gone 2 lengths clear. Flying Cross is going through down the inside, and Cape Jewel is towards the outside, and then Accessorize, and behind that Cool Encounter. Shravani's now being asked to pick it up. On the inside of that one, putting in a claim again as Private Number, and now Flying Cross also gets into the race. Coming past the 200, Flying Cross, and Shravani comes under pressure now, and fighting back as Private Number. Shravani has gone out the back door as Flying Cross picks it up, and it's Flying Cross running on stoutly. Flying Cross has got it won. The second position may be Accessorized from Cool Encounter, and then Shivrani. Number 5, Flying Cross is victorious. The daughter of Braveton Soldier, Donovan Dillon for Robbie Hill. And they end up winning at about a length and a half. Second time at the track, and Flying Cross is victorious. This one from Summerhill Stud. Second gets close. Maybe number 1, Accessorized. Shravani couldn't get past the leader, which was Private Number, but stays on in the end, but it gets close. Accessorized will just run second, Cool Encounter third, and then number 7, Shravani, further back Private Number, and then Cape Jewel. We'll take a look at that head-on shortly. You'll see Shravani's trying to put in that challenge. Private Number's fighting on. Flying Cross down the inside, and Accessorized staying on, but victory is for number 5, Flying Cross. That is the running of the first race. There is a race time of 91.40, so Shravani and Private Number both go missing from the bipart until the start of the second race. That will start off the place accumulator. Back to the studio.
Race number 1, over 1,450 meters for the fillies, juvenile fillies, and it's gone to number 5, Flying Cross. There was a bit of betting support, as Sheldon alluded to, and Robbie Hill teaming up with apprentice Donovan Dillon, and a nice start to the day. But Donovan, before we chat on the win, talk us through the track conditions.
Well, it is the track's in good condition. There's a nice give in the ground. Yeah, it's going to be a good days of racing, I think.
Now, this filly, she's shown that she enjoyed the extra distance.
Yes, she needed her first run, and I mean she came from way back in her first race. She was very green, as so today as well. You know what? She just came on all the world from her first run, and she showed it here today.
I'm going to chat to Robbie about the pedigree, but Braveton Soldier, nice to see the stallion have a winner.
No, for sure. Yes, these.
Fantastic. Now, just having a look at the balance of your rides.
These I've got quite a few nice chances today. I'd say one of my next best would be Sparkling Wood.
Thanks for that.
Thanks, Dees, and I'd just like to say a very big thanks to Mr. L for keeping me on this horse, and to Naughty Governor and
Dave Goss,
Mr. Goss, yeah.
And Robbie Hill.
Yes, sir, and I'd just like to say a very big thanks to the Academy and Riding Masters for their support.
Well played.
Thank you.
Lovely. Let's get Robbie Hill in. Robbie, I had a chat with Shannon the other day at Scottsville. The string's looking good. He mentioned to me you got mostly young horses in your stable, but things are progressing nicely.
Yeah, look, the oldest horse in our yard is 3, but, you know, we've got a couple of nice 2-year-olds. The 3-year-olds that are left behind are sort of, they're decent horses, you know, so, yeah, but the yard's going well. We're ticking over nicely.
Now, let's touch on the pedigree and how you picked this horse, because I love the stallion, Braveton Soldier. He's a looker up at Summerhill, and you must have really liked this filly.
Yeah, she wasn't sold at the sale. So I went afterwards. I went to Mickey Goss. I said how much you want for that filly, and that's how I actually bought her. In between, I'd phoned Naughty Governor, and I'd phoned Dave. Said, would you be interested in taking? And they said, no, sure, we're in. So but she's out of a Galileo mare. So Braveton Soldier, Galileo mare. The risk was, I suppose, Braveton Soldier. She's bred to go a lot further, obviously, with being out of the Galileo mare. But over and above anything else, I must say thank you to the support, especially Dave Gossett's his first winner with me.
Yes.
And Naughty's just come, he's recently come on board. And to all the guys who support me, just thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm glad you touched on the owners. We know them. They've been stalwarts, old players in the game. They understand it. Now, this filly, she really enjoyed the extra trip, Robbie.
Yeah, she loved the extra trip, but when a horse, she came back after her first run, and she just totally just, you could see the improvement. She just became another filly. So I was pretty confident with her today. So yeah.
The way the stable's going, maybe you can have a double, maybe even a treble. You got 2 more runners.
Yeah, we got 2 more runners. Most of the horses we got in the yard are capable of earning money. So the horses that weren't sort of, in my opinion, good enough, we've got rid of. So we left with horses that have got chances of earning money and should earn money.
Chillingham must have strong each-way claims.
Yeah, he's run here before, which is a plus. The going shouldn't bother him. If it gets any heavier, it's not going to really bother him. So he must have a big chance here.
How you've enjoyed the transition from jockey to trainer?
It was a little bit hard in the beginning. We started off with a bunch of the St. Petersburgs, and I'm not going to knock St. Petersburg because it wasn't his fault that he came off the farm. He did.
Sure.
And he's thrown a couple of nice horses. He's had winners worldwide. He's had group winners. So I'm not going to knock him. But we started in an awkward place, and things have got better.
All the best for the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, thank you, Deez. Thanks.
Lovely. The Prince, Robbie Hill. 5, 1, 3, and 7. 5, 1, 3, and 7. Your provisional result. Race number 1. And coming up next will be the start of the place accumulator, as I mentioned. 13:25. You got 25 minutes to get your bets on for the place accumulator this afternoon. But the first race has gone to the stable of Robbie Hill, teaming up with apprentice Donovan Dillon.